Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. My name is Jesús Manuel Mena Garza. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. It's early October. Hope you're doing fantastic this fall. This is my fall report. Hope you enjoy it. During my reports, I usually give my opinion on what's taking place currently in the RVing world, the camping world. So first I want to talk about my recent adventures. I've been investigating some local parks, mineral wells, and Ray Roberts Lake, and doing some reports on the camping infrastructure down there. Some of the amenities and stuff like that. I plan to do that again. And in a couple of weeks, I'm planning to do some camping myself when my wife is doing some traveling. She's going to Berkeley to work, talk about her book that just came out, and with some friends. She has this cadre of women that she hangs out with, and they're gonna assemble in Berkeley. She usually goes to events like in New York, Chicago, Minneapolis, stuff like that, and Berkeley and LA. And she does a lot of traveling. As for me, I just do a little bit of camping here and nearby and call it good, okay? So each according to their ability and their job title. And since my wife's a professor, she does a lot of traveling on the university dime, okay? So the subject I'm going to be talking about today, outside of the fact that I'm going to be doing some RVing, why did I get an RV? To go do some RVing, of course, is going to be talking about global warming. Recently, we had a very bad hurricane that hit, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and other islands, and then eventually hit the western coast of Florida by Naples, in that area south of Tampa Bay. It caused absolutely tremendous devastation to homes, businesses, and infrastructure down there. Then it moved across the state, then it went to South Carolina and caused, again, a lot of damage. In understanding global warming, we have to, again, some people are climate change deniers. They go, hey, there's nothing happening here. It's just normal activity to have a 500-year storm every other year, and it's no biggie. Well, it is a biggie. Things are changing in our world, and it's irreversible. According to about 98% of the scientists out there, it's irreversible. It's going to continue to rise. Our waters are going to continue to rise. Our waters are going to continue to warm, and because they get warm, it increases the volatility of these storms, these hurricanes. The hurricanes, once they get the warmer water, several degrees warmer, they go, hey, let's build up momentum. Instead of being a category 1, why not just go for a 4 or 5? Let's just do it. So that's our current reality. And also the current reality about Florida is that it's not very, the sea level, above sea level for most of the state is not very high. So when that water comes in, it's going, hey, it's flat around here. Let's just keep on going. Let's go see how far we can go. And areas that were swamps, and again, Florida has a lot of swamps, they just fill up with water. And people, hey, I bought this house over here, and now it's all filled with water. Well, previously, in all probability, it was a swamp or had a propensity towards flooding previous to when you bought it. The developer, just said, hey, let's build some homes here. Let's build some homes on the beach. And of course, the water just comes in and kills dozens and dozens and dozens. In the future, it may cause even more damage and wreak more, insanity for the Americans living in Florida. Again, in a previous video, I said there's no reason to buy Florida oceanfront property. The water is going to go up. not by inches, but by feet in the future, okay? And this isn't going to change for the next 50, 60, 70 years. It's not going to change. It's just going to get worse. So in this video, I just wanted to warn a lot of you in the future. If you get some person knocking on your door, going, knock, 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 would you like to buy some little, riverfront property in Florida or right next to the bay? It's only like about 10 feet above sea level, but we can sell it to you, and you can put your little RV there and park it. Of course, you see a lot of YouTubers saying, I got property over here in Florida and it's nice. Yeah, it's nice right now, but once that hurricane hits, once the sea level rises, it's not going to be what? It's not going to be what? It's not going to be what? It's not going to be so nice. And of course, we're also having issues with fires, more dramatic weather conditions, and tornadoes, flooding. Look, it's all insane. So when you plan your camping adventure, I've enjoyed camping in the Eastern Sierra and the Western Sierras and, and Tahoe, and the different regions, Mammoth Lakes, etc. And but I still have to be very careful in the future when I decide to go camping down there and go, hey, is it fire season? Fire season used to be like this. Now it's like this. I got to make sure when I go there, I'm not going to be, become a toaster strudel, get all some, toasty, nice and, I'm brown already. I don't want to be more brown. I don't want to be, burnt up, okay? That's the hard reality. In the future, for all you campers out there, just to make sure, hey, you're going somewhere that's not prone to fires, floods, insanity, the whims of Mother Nature, especially now with the issues of global warming. And for all of you folks out there that say, hey, global warming, my governor says it's not an issue. My mayor and all my crazy politicians say it's not an issue, and all my friends say that's not an issue. Again, in the United States of America, Los Estados Unidos Americanos, and probably around the world, there's always a third of the population that is hella dumb. Hella dumb. They're just dumb. You tell them something, go, oh yeah, damn yeah, you're right. But there's other people that actually read books, do some research, and they figure out, maybe I shouldn't buy that property at the mouth of the river in Florida where it's only 10 feet in elevation, and if there's a flood, the water's just going to go whoop. Maybe I shouldn't buy that property in California. There's a desert, and there's this little valley, and there's my house, and it's forested, and when it gets really hot, and those Santa Anas come in, and if there's a fire, it's just going to sort of like a blast furnace. Not a good idea. I have some friends who have property in by San Diego where that's the case. There's a couple fires recently over the last 5 years, and it's been devastating. Bad news. So it's a global issue. It's not an American issue. It's not all those liberal lefties from California that are causing the issue. I hate to say that to all you conservatives out there. It's not a bunch of hippie lefty, out there that are saying, hey, that are causing the problem. Those lefties, they are causing the problem. They're spreading the misinformation. Not really. It's all based, all this information I'm talking about right now is based on scientific fact. F-A-C-T, fact. And so just be cautious in your camping adventures. And when you buy property, you gotta be careful. Don't fall for their excitement about this land up in the middle of the forest in the mountains, in Florida, in these areas that are prone to to combustibility or to being flooded. Again, just be careful. Be very, 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 very careful. A word to the wise, and of course, all my the watchers of this channel, everybody that checks out this channel, all my subscribers are super, super brilliant, super intelligent. You're absolutely brilliant. Again, thanks for checking out my channel. This has been Jesús Manuel Mena Garza. This is my October 2022 report, talking about my future adventures, my wife's adventures, and my future RVing plans and my future RV reviews. I also plan to go check out some RVs at the local RV dealerships and do some walkthroughs. Some reviews. That should be a lot of fun. I always like checking out. what the latest and greatest products are. Very nice. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you have the time, and only if you have the time, leave your kind and super brilliant, super fantastic comments below. Suggestions, opinions. And please keep your opinions professional and friendly. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have the time, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMMG Garza. From Fort Worth, Texas. It's nice, cool weather lately, and cool in Texas is the high 80s, low 90s. That's cool, especially for the fall. Very pleasant. I'm really enjoying the weather right now. I really enjoyed going to Ray Roberts Lake over there north of Denton, and it was very pleasant. I went down there a couple of days ago. Super nice. Nice sandy beach down there. My wife and I plan to go back, maybe hang out at the beach and enjoy ourselves. Hopefully, we won't get sunburned. Even this medium complexioned Latino can get seriously sunburned. I have to be very careful. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. This has been Jesús Manuel Mena Garza. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.